You tell how excited Trayvon is to be back?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been talking to him a little bit outside of just being on the field and everything because I went through the ACL, tear in the recovery process. And, man, he's excited to get out there, but, we need him for more than just, a few weeks. So we're trying to hold him back a little bit, wait till he's fully ready to go.
Was that when you were coming back? Was that at the end, the hardest part?
Yeah.
You felt like you could be out there and should be out there?
Yeah, it's the hardest part for sure because, I mean, once you hit like 9-10 months from an ACL recovery, like, you're feeling great. Obviously, this little stuff like, how quick you're moving and stuff like that might not be 100%, but, guys like Trey who are special, giftly, man, you just never know. He's able to go out there and probably play right now and still do what he does because he's that talented, So that's the hard part about it, being able to feel like you're still able to play as the player you are. But like I said, that's what people like Coach Al and the training staff's for, to keep guys like that on the leash until they're ready to go.
This morning, Mike was talking about just the different traits that you have from ball tracking in the air, but also he brought up your open field tackling. As a safety, is that something that you take a lot more pride in, just, being able to, you're the last line of defense and being able to make those tackles?
Yeah, definitely. I'll say so because years before, obviously I was able to, the post safety or the safety that's in the back of the line because we had, J.K. and Dono up there. So, I took it upon myself to have that, that gift of being able to be, special in open field tackle. Because you see it throughout the league, there's all these, special guys and, there might be a game, not saying they tackle terrible or not like that, but there might be a game you see 2-3 missed tackles out of the open field. So I try to pride myself on, if it comes to me and me having to make the tackle, getting it down where it's at, because I know if we get 1 or 2 downs, the defense we got, we're capable of making a turnover. So I just got to give my team another chance to make another play.
He also said your jumper was still good.
Oh, man, I still got that. We just had a meeting the other day where we was in there playing Jeopardy, and the first thing they wanted me to do was get up there and shoot. I was on retirement this year. I said, I'm tired of going up there and winning it for the vets, but, it's always there. Like Mike Jordan said, man, the hoop airing is still in, ain't
it?
He also talked about your ability to wear the green dot. How much do you embrace the ability to be the leader of the defense?
I'll say, man, I embrace it a lot. That's I feel like, that's one of the top things you can get blessed with as far as being on the defense, being able to, guys that depend on you to get the call and being able to, I guess you could say in difficult situations, being able to communicate to the guys and getting them lined up and stuff like that. So I take pride in, in doing that as well. I mean, thankfully this year I don't got to do it, hopefully. But, if they call me to do it, I'm capable of doing. So I've been, brought up since high school as being one of the vocal guys. I might not talk much to you guys, even outside of being on the field, but I'm one of the guys that I'm able to go out there and, and be able to get the guys in check as far as lining up and getting the play calls in. Sure.
He also talked about the Western PA roots, obviously, that Coach has. Just talk about breeding football players from there and just the tradition that it's had.
Yeah. I mean, Western PA, man, it's a special place because, obviously, it ain't big like Texas or any other where. So there's very few guys that make it out, but the guys that do make it out and, go to the next level, whether it be the collegiate level or the professional level, they tend to stick out a lot. There's guys like, obviously, Booby Miles down at we call him Booby Miles, but Booby down in Carolina. We got who else? Damar Hamlin. We got Jordan Whitehead. We got there's a lot of guys I can name going down the line, but those guys, man, they've been playing in the league a while. They've been making noise wherever they've been at. Obviously Booby, he been in Eagles last year. I mean, Eagles a couple years ago, he was making noise and everything there. So I feel like it's just the pride we take on because, like I said, we're not heard of that much in that area. And when we do, tend to step on the scene, we try to make it, the best way we can be, whether it be special teams or offense and defense. We try to make plays, and we've been doing a good job of it, I'll say, so far.
Going back to what you were saying about the green dot, how different is this defense in terms of, like, the disguises and some of the pre-snap stuff y'all are doing? Because I think Micah and some other guys were talking about that being just a little bit different.
I wouldn't say it's too much different. I say we just got guys that are capable of being in different spots, that we can kind of cover it up and make it look like 1,000 different things to other people. But, it's not too much, different from what we've been doing before, I say. I mean, I feel like I said, the guys that we brought into the scheme to fit specific positions, I say that's probably what it is most.
How about the offensive players, though? We're talking about how the disguises are so different with Zimmer's defense and what they were with Dan. It was more just, the 5 guy, and then you kind of go from there. What differences have you seen just as far as the approach with Zimmer's defense here?
I mean, it's just demanding. I mean, I say with DQ's defense, there was very, very few guys that really had to, I guess, line people up and kind of fill in certain roles. So I say in this defense, there ain't really you know, this guy's going to be switching and playing multiple positions. It's like whatever guy that we're putting in there, we're demanding you to have the standard of whatever the first guy that's in there doing. And I say that's easier, honestly. I feel like, you know, it's better for us because, you know, you don't have guys, you know, if you're getting taught 3 different positions or 4 different positions, you know, you tend to get in the game when stuff's going fast, and that's where, you know, obviously big plays happen for the offense. So I say, like, that's probably is better for us, and like I said, it's just more demanding.
What do you think of Wanye Thomas's game?
Man, I can't cuss on here, but man, yeah, he's my boy, man. He knows, you know, obviously I don't got my Twitter no more, but on Twitter, I feel like he had my notifications on because every time I post something, he'll be the first person under it. I don't know how, but man, just the development of Ye from when he came into the building to now, man, he's just been a special player. Obviously, you see he had his interception, his little celebration the one day. But he's coming along good, man. He's one of the guys that we depend on, that we look at as one of the vocal part of this defense and one of the main parts of this defense. So, I mean, for him, he just got to look forward to bringing the other young guys because he's still young. Don't get it messed up. He's still a baby.
Why don't you have your Twitter anymore?
I lost it. I don't know the password stuff to it. But I was lost it? Yeah, I lost it. I don't know my password, but I mean,
There's a forget password.
yeah, I could have did that, but I'm not really, like I said, I really don't care for social media that much. I mean, I post a little bit on Instagram here and there just to kind of stay in tune with fans and kind of just to show like some of my family and friends that's not close to me, I guess, like being in the same state and stuff, that hey, I'm still here, I'm okay. But I really ain't a social media guy like that.
How special do you think the secondary can be?
Oh man, I feel like the limit, like we've been the last couple of years, like there's no ceiling to what we can be. Obviously, we're getting another big piece back in Trey, DB coming off the special year he had, and then, you know, just being demanding more from me and Dono and some of the other young guys that's going to be playing in the defense for us, as well as like, you know, Marquise Bell, again, Wanye Thomas. Man, there's no ceiling to what we can be, and we got some other guys too that's banged up right now. We still got Izzy coming back. I feel like right now, man, it's just no ceiling to it because we got guys that's capable of tackling, we got guys that's capable of covering, we got guys that's capable of playing the linebacker position if we need to. So it's like we're able to disguise a lot more stuff. I mean, I'm not saying we're going to or we have to, but that just makes it that much difficult for us to be able to go out there and play against offense because you never know what guy is going to be playing what exactly because not only are these guys talented in the secondary room, but they're smart too. A lot of these guys, you'll be surprised. Like you'll hear them say something in the meeting and you won't even know that they knew that, you know, something as far as linebacker. So these guys, man, they love ball, they study ball, and, you know, when they get out there, it shows a lot of the times. We had 2 picks today on a good day. I mean, our offense was balling today too, don't get it twisted. But yeah, we came up big on 2 interceptions today, so that just shows you, you know, how much work we're putting in as a secondary, as a defense, and looking forward to not only just the scrimmage we got coming up this weekend, just to see how guys perform and how guys move around this new system.
Thanks, Malik.
Thanks, Malik.
Yep, I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.